How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm out today doing some scouting for our rifle season, which starts in a week. I'm gonna go down and check my trail camera today. I mentioned this in my son's youth hunt video, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go and click the link above. Go check out his youth weekend hunt. What I found, a great scrape line. I found lots of scrapes. I found one tree that had 4 scrapes underneath it, so it seems like the buck is really hanging in the area. The other thing about hunting in this specific area is there's acorns everywhere in here. Like, the deer don't have to search for food in here. There's just literally everywhere you go, there's acorns. But the camera's been up for a couple weeks now, so we're gonna check it, see what kind of bucks are hitting this area, and hopefully we can catch up with one during the rifle season. So here's what I'm talking about with the acorns this year. If you look at the woods that I'm in right here, you can see it. I'm in all these dark woods right here. Okay. All the dark woods. What's this? Big old oak tree right in the middle of the dark woods. And of course, we got acorns down here. And this is what I mean by the deer haven't had to search hard for food this year, so it's been really hard to pattern the deer. But if you stay where the nuts are, and you know where the does are, the bucks are bound to be there too. Here's the third scrape in that scrape line that I found. It's only about 20 yards underneath that branch right there from the other one that I found. Now they could just be little deer, but you know, if there's small bucks in the area and there's does around, there's bound to be a bigger buck. It's gonna come in and chase them off. So now I'm headed down over the hill here. So I found one tree with 4 scrapes underneath it, and I know that I've seen does down into here too. One thing I always like to do when I'm coming up to a hill like this is I like to just stop as soon as my head is cresting that hill, not the whole body, but just my head. I like to stand there for like 5 minutes or so and just look down over the ridge, because deer could be standing down there and they could hear you coming and they're going to be looking for that movement. But if you just kind of stop and look for like 5 minutes or so, the nervousness of the deer will kind of go away and they'll continue to start feeding or moving again. I don't know how many times I've come up to the top of a hill and stopped and just looked with just my head peeking over, and I catch deer moving after a couple of minutes. So it's always a good tip when you're working in an area that has a lot of hills and valleys and things like that. This is the tree I'm planning to sit at the first morning of rifle season, which seems to be a pretty good spot. I mean, I've got this little funnel right behind me to my right, and as you can see behind you there's a ridge. Well, that ridge isn't straight and sort of bends out in front of me up here. So if anything's walking the ridge, I'll be able to see that. And right down here, you can see my trail camera that I've set up. This is the tree where all the scrapes are. So this is the tree I've been telling you about. Right down here, got scrape number 1, scrape number 2, which is a little harder to see. And over here, there was several, all in one little area right here, which is why I went ahead and put my trail camera right here. So I'm gonna go ahead now, take a look, and hopefully we can see what kind of bucks are visiting this area. The bucks are definitely in here and still working this scrape. So I went ahead now and I moved the trail camera. I was getting a little interference from the sun, so I went ahead and moved it this tree facing down now to the scrapes before I had it on this tree over here. So now I won't get any interference from the sun, and I'm hoping a week from this morning I should have a buck on the ground. I was coming out this old logging road that I like to come out, and well, came across another scrape. This was not here a couple weeks ago. Well, I was coming back out the logging road still. And look, I'm sure you can see it here that well, but there's a trail. It comes right down through here. Here in the middle of the logging road, I found this little scrape thing. Over here next to it, if you look, see the camera. Nice deer bed right here. That's not a small deer. Well guys, I'm just about out of the woods now. Thanks for tagging along today for my scouting adventures. Got some nice bucks on camera. I'm gonna be after a couple of them during the gun season. If you like the video, make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. I'm hoping you're gonna stick with me through the remainder of our deer season here. We got rifle season coming up, followed by our muzzleloader season. As always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.